Hello, Mr. Ed here. Today is April 5th, 2018. Today I'm in Folsom, Louisiana. I'm only about 15 miles up from the Abbey. And I got a call last night from my buddy Tony, the tree guy. Said that they were on a job yesterday and they cut down this tree. And as they cut it down and it hit the ground, the top broke off and the air filled up with the bees. So we got bees in the tree right here. So he called me and asked if I could come and save these girls. So I'm up here this morning, see what I can do about saving them. I don't know what the condition of the brood is. It got really cold last night. It had to be in the upper 30s last night. Right now it's 45 degrees. It's chilly right now and the wind is blowing. So by the grace of God, we'll get these little girls. I'll put them in a box, and I'm gonna leave the box here. I'm gonna have to leave the box here, let them orient on this box, see if we can get them all to go in there. Let's do some wrangling, huh? So let me give you a clearer shot of what these bees look like inside of this tree. And there they are. Oh my goodness. Those girls are clustered up. It was a very nice hive. I can see lots of brood in there. Not that I think that it's any good anymore, but there's in there. And the bees are all clustered on the top. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and grab the bees, and I've got a box with some frames of old brood comb in it. And I'm going to grab the bees and see if I can get them to go and start getting into the box. And then after I get them to go into the box, then I'm going to go ahead and start cutting out the old comb and see if we can find our queen. So let's see if we can get this little operation going and try to save these bees. So I'm just going to sit this as close as I can to the comb. Hopefully I can get them to start walking in there. And all it is, you know, it's just old brood comb that I've got on frames set in there. And I've got it right up against the comb right here. I'm going to see if I can start pushing these girls in. See if I can get them to go in. I might grab a handful of them and drop them in here first to see if I can get them started that way. Let's see. Let me get the knife and see if I can cut some of this comb out of here. There's vines growing all up in this comb. Oh, it's a shame. This was a really nice hive, healthy, and it's kaput now. I'm gonna grab my ice chest and start putting this comb in there, because I can't leave it here. Well, look at that, folks. That's a queen cell right there. You might be able to do something with this. Well, that's a nice one too. Look at that. Oh, it's a shame. That's a shame. Boy, that would have been nice if that would have been a vibrant live hive, huh? As it is, that's a lost cause right there. Look at that. That is just so sad. Look at that, folks. Oh my goodness. That'll break your heart, huh? All those dead bees. Yeah, none of this is any good. So we are going to treat these bees like a swarm. We do have that queen cell that we can put in there with them, and I will. This is junk. See if we find our queen in that handful. The chance of that queen making it out of here through that disaster, I think it's slim or none. At least we're putting some bees in the box. All right, I'm gonna get the honey robber and I'm gonna spray it in this hole. I want to push these bees out. Let's see what happens. All right, the box is closed. The bees are getting up there, so I'm gonna go ahead and just spray a little bit on here to push them. They're going to get up in the air, I'm sure. But we got enough bees in the air already, and they're on the box. It ought to be all right. You know, as long as I see bees in the trunk, I'm always hopeful that the queen is in there. Now they're running up on top of the tree right here. I'm pushing them out, so maybe if the queen is in there, she may come out. Well, there's no more bees in the log. They're absolutely run out. So this is all there are. We do have that one queen cell. So I'm going to definitely be treating these girls as a swarm. I'm going to put them in a nuke. That's all I had today was this one. But I can, once I get them all on these frames, I can transfer the frames into little nuke. Well, folks, we do have this one viable queen cell right here. And she's going to go in that nuke. I mean, this is a perfectly intact queen cell. Alright, so I got a frame pulled out of there. I'm going to go ahead and press this queen cell onto it. I mean, look at the bees. They're all over that thing. They know it's a good, that's probably their salvation right there. So let me go ahead and put this on this frame. What I do, I'm going to just put it on the outside edge of this frame right in here, sticking onto the inside. That way I won't damage it. And I've got plenty of wax to press it into it. So all I do is I just press the wax that was on that comb, and I just press it into the old comb. And now we got her installed. Not as good as they would have done, but it's hanging in there. Alright, let's go ahead and put this inside the box. Since most of the bees are on this corner right here, this is where I'm going to stick her. Right in here. There's a lot of bees down in this corner. So that's where she's going. Alright, we got her in there. I'm going to cover this up. Well, folks, that's about the best that I'm going to be able to get this one. The box is anchored pretty securely on the tree. The bees are actually gathering right here. They're walking into the box. And they'll have to stay here all day, and I'll come back this evening and pick up this box. So that's all I have for you on this one. We got the queen cell in there. It's a viable cell. I'm going to actually, when I bring these up to the Abbey this evening, I'll let them stay out in the field for a day or two, then go in there and then transfer this into a little 5-frame nuke, because they're gonna there's way too much space in this box. So that's all I have for you on this one. So despite the badness that happened here, I really think these bees are going to be able to recover simply because we're where we are in our nectar flow. We're just at the very beginning. I see privet blooming right here, and that's the first of our nectar flow. So these girls ought to be able to have enough time to recover from this catastrophe and make it through. So that's all I have for you. Thanks for watching. Keep on watching, and I'll be making more. God bless. Mr. Ed, I'm out of here until the next video. Well, folks, we're standing outside the Ambrose honey house right now, and there's some really clandestine operation going on inside. Well, let's peer through the window and see if we can see what's going on. You see that? It doesn't look like it's illegal. Let's go in there and see if we can find out what's going on. Hello, ladies. So here they are, the busy bee-ettes.
We do not dance.
So what are you guys doing?
Labeling.
What are you doing?
Labeling.
What are you labeling?
The honey jars. Ta-da.
All right, thank you. So we got Kay and Jane right here. This is Kay's sister, Vicky. She's rocking out with some really good stuff in there. I can hear it out here. On this table over here, we have Saint Jane right here. She's also in the wood shop. You've also seen her in a couple of other videos where I scare the daylight out of her.
Yeah.
Oh, we have Jane's friend,
Bernie.
right here. And she said that she was all excited to get wrangled into this operation to bottle bees. So how many bottles are y'all going to label today?
300, is that right? 600.
600.
600 today.
All right, ladies. Well, thank y'all very much.
We already have 240.
Y'all are a third of the way there. Get busy.